morning, everyone. This is Greg. Welcome to Buckeye Freight Railing. I am at House on the Hill. As you can see, the house on the hill behind me will be a great place to live. You got the CSX tracks behind me, and this is the Norfolk Southern Dayton district that runs Cincinnati to Columbus, Ohio. And the track down there is the Toledo sub that runs Cincinnati to Toledo. So we get CSX down there and Norfolk Southern up here. So stick around. Let's see what we can get. I know we got a Norfolk Southern coming in the next hour and a half or so. And we got a CSX coming up, according to dispatch. So we'll see what we can get. And I'm closing in on 10,000 subscribers. I got about 160 to go. If you watch this channel and you like it and you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. It doesn't cost you a thing, just helps me out. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. All right, got M560 Cincinnati to Syracuse, New York coming at you. He's a shorty today. He's usually 500 or 600 axles. He's only 296 today. Anybody heard of Grand River Railway? That's a new one for me. All right. Hope you don't mind, but I'm going to try to get some more. Haha. Thanks for watching. All right, we got a Norfolk Southern train coming across the Great Miami River there on a bridge. This is NS 171. I believe he goes to Chattanooga. Not positive. And he's coming at you. There you go, NS-171. Had a Southern car on there. I didn't even see it till he got right past me. He's very faded, but it's an oldie. All right, we got a CSX and a Norfolk Southern train. Let's get some more. Thanks. This is 179. He's got one on the end. He had an SD70 Ace leading. And he's got a GE pushing. All right. I did not know this guy was even coming this close. I ran up to get a cup of coffee and I come back and there's his headlights. I said, oh no. That's why the start of this video was a little shaky. But anyway, we got the whole train. Thanks for watching. All right, folks, got a CSX train this time, E700. He's an empty coal train, but he runs Stylesboro, Georgia, up to Newell, Pennsylvania. And once he gets loaded with coal in Pennsylvania and comes back, he'll be C700. Coming at you. E700. E stands for empty coal train. So That nice mid DPU on there. All right, hopefully that's the start of some more CSX. Thanks for watching. All right, we got the local coming up, LO4. He's not very long, but it's a train. Been a couple hours since we had a train here. So I'll take it. Coming at you. Long hood forward. Those argon tankers on the end will go up to a place in Moraine. I think it's air gas. All right. We need another train here. Thanks for watching. All right, got I-141 coming down Walbridge, Ohio to Louisville, Kentucky. He should be 2/3 intermodals and then about 1/3 of auto racks. Sound like he's highballing. And he's coming at you. I-141 getting it. Moving right along. He was more half auto racks and half containers. All right, guys, another slow day, but we'll see you tomorrow. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching.